Okay, welcome back guys. I've got another video review here. This week it's Sentoys or Thousand Toys Hellboy. He's fantastic. Just straight off the bat, figure of the year for me so far. He's fantastic. He looks like he just leapt straight off the page. I'm using the Tamashii effect flame part here just to make him look a little bit more demonic, but we can get that out of the way in a minute. But yeah, he's just fantastic. Straight off, he's really great. Let's get this out of the way so we can look at him a bit more in depth. Yeah, if you can find this guy, I highly recommend buying him if you're a Hellboy fan. There's a few nitpicks that people have with him. Not myself. I mean, as I said, I think he's borderline perfect. But yeah, he's fantastic. He does come with his coat. I've just taken it off for the purpose of this review. In the gallery, I'll put up at the end of this. He'll be wearing it. It's just so mainly I can show off the articulation of this guy. So he does come with his little accessory belt here. It goes all the way around. If we bring it in a bit closer, you can see the really nice detailing on this. He's got his little transponder light, his little crucifix, and if we move his holster out of the way, you can see he's got his little lucky horseshoe there. Yeah, he's just fantastic. I think he's going to be a little bit hard to find now. This guy sold out pretty quick. I'll put the link into it I'll put the link in the description to a shop where you can buy this from, toytrash.co.uk. They bring in a lot of Thousand Toys or Sentoys stuff, and I think they're getting a restock of this guy in June. Don't quote me on that though. That's just a maybe, I think. But yeah, if you want one of these, that'd be the best place to get it, especially if you live in the UK. They're really, really great. But yeah, onto the articulation of this guy. It's really good. He's got like joints hidden everywhere. Yeah, we'll start off with the lower body. So he's got a really generous pivot / tilt. It also got a good back and forth movement on this as well. Double jointed knee. So you can let's move that tail out of the way. Double jointed knee. I know they changed this because there was a little bit of backlash on the artwork when it first came out, because the knee was quite hollow looking, but they've since changed it and it looks fantastic. Very generous ball joint. There, it's as you can see what the spread's like, and like they use this soft like vinyl plastic throughout. I'm not sure it's on these little shorts or not. It's definitely here on his little booty, but it's mainly here on the chest. You can see this is quite squidgy. It reminds me of the jumble vinyls you used to get. Vinyls. You get from Japan, the big huge figures that are much bigger than this. But yeah, he has an ab crunch in here and a ratchet. It's really, if you listen, yeah, it's really nice. He's got a waist joint as well that you can move about, and the shoulders, they're that soft vinyl as well, so that when you move them, it stays above the skin. Gives it a really good dynamic look on there. But yeah, double jointed elbows, swivel on the wrist, which also can be a up and a down, just to get the really blasé shooting angles down. But yeah, it's just he's really nice just to pick up and pose and just kind of handle and to put into different poses and display. Now the main bone of contention a lot of people have had, and I can understand the criticisms, is the right hand of Doom. I think it looks great, and I don't think they could have done any better than they have done with it. I mean, I think the shading looks great. The pins are a little shinier on film than they are in hand. In hand, you don't really notice them. But yeah, I think that kind of is a little bit glaring. Like, oh, there's all those dots. All the fingers do move though. They are all fully posable. Just open them up. The thumb is on this crazy double ball joint that you can move down that way or that way, but you get some tinkering, you can get some really natural poses out of his gigantic hand. If we bring it in close, you can see all the joints there. One thing that I do really appreciate that not a lot of figures have that have posable hands is there's that little block in the palm there that you can just about see. That's so you, when you wrap the fingers up, you've got a kind of natural rest to pop the first digit underneath. And it really helps you make it look like a fist better when you close the fingers up. You can just see it there, they just rest on it. Yeah, it's just a nice touch. I know it's a weird thing to point out, but it really makes posing the figure, well, his hands, a lot nicer to form a much more cohesive looking fist. He also has this really cool hidden double joint, so he's got the main ball joint there, but then if you can pull that in and then twist it to bring him up into a much more double jointed one. But again, if you want to have it look more natural, it hides it very well. I mean, looking at it like that, you wouldn't even think it had a double joint. But yeah, he does come with a few accessories, not many. This is the standard release. I didn't get the Dark Horse exclusive. Now I've got him in hand, I'm kind of kicking myself for not trying to get it, because I really would have loved the extra accessories he came with. But this guy, if we pan down, comes with like a relaxed head, you know, his little standard crap face, little closed fist, a relaxed hand, and a kind of grabby open hand, and his little coat. I'll get onto the coat in a second, if we pan back up. Yeah, those are his accessories. The Dark Horse one comes with you know, his large grown horns. I'm not sure if it comes with the crown or not. I don't think it does. But he also comes with Excalibur, and that would have really kind of finished his look off, so I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting that. We slide him back a bit. The coat that he comes with, his little Hellboy coat, is really well detailed. It's even got a little embroidered BPRD logo on the sleeve, and this thing is full of wire. It's got a length going down here, and on the other side, length around the collar up the top, a bit going down here, a bit going up, or two bits going up here in the middle, another bit going along, and then back down. So you can really get some great effects out of this. You'll see that in the gallery at the end. But yeah, it's really good. He looks great in and out of his coat. I just had him like this so that we could really show off the posability. But yeah, that's it. So this is 1000 Toys 1/12 scale Hellboy. One other thing before I go, I will point out, I really like how they've done the holster for this. Instead of popping open, it's actually opened around the back. So when you pop the handgun in, this doesn't flap about, because inevitably any figure that has a holster for a gun, this will never peg in properly or always pop out. But this is just a really nice way of making it kind of look closed, even when you can take the gun in and out. Oh, and also the tail is that soft plastic as well. It's not fully flexible, but it is flexible enough. And also just to watch out a little bit on the tail rubbing on the belt there. I don't think there's going to be that much problem with it, but it's just something to keep an eye on, really. And one last thing is, if you do twist this guy too forward, we'll show you the joints on the inside. That really doesn't bother me, because even if you do that, his coat will cover it most of the time. But yeah, that's it. As I said, 10 Toys, 1000 Toys Hellboy review. Any questions or comments on this guy, just drop them in the comment section below. And as I said, I will put the link to toytrash.co.uk in the description. You really should check them out. They're a really good shop. They import loads of stuff, and their prices are great as well. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.